We have reached the threshold of recursive self-improvement. Artificial intelligence is now writing its own code and upgrading its capabilities without human intervention. The pace of these breakthroughs has accelerated so drastically that Elon Musk recently noted he can go to sleep and wake up to find massive leaps in AI capability while he was away. This is a hard takeoff. It is a technical threshold where digital intelligence begins scaling exponentially faster than human tracking or regulatory capabilities can manage. This revolution is an active, autonomous process that has already escaped our manual control. This rapidly evolving digital intelligence is now being placed into physical bodies, exemplified by Tesla's Optimus 3 humanoid robot. The production timeline is aggressive. Early manufacturing for these units begins this summer, with the goal of reaching high-volume production by next year. Current public discourse often focuses on the loss of human labor, yet the data suggests a much broader shift in the global economy. How will global systems of trade, pricing, and survival function once the economy is completely decoupled from human labor? To support this robotic workforce, massive physical infrastructure is already under construction. Tesla is currently expanding the Texas Gigafactory to 10 million square feet, specifically for Optimus production. Industrial automation reaches a critical point the moment robots become the primary labor force building other robots. This chart shows how a self-replicating, automated labor force could multiply the global economy tenfold within the next decade. Because manufacturing units work 24 hours a day, this growth operates entirely independent of human population limits or biological labor hours. The biological limits of human productivity are dissolving, unlocking a scale of manufacturing that human beings could never physically achieve. This hyper-abundant robotic labor force introduces extreme deflation, a condition where the cost of goods and services drops continuously. This diagram illustrates the mechanism. On one side, we have a static money supply. On the other, the output of goods and automated services grows infinitely faster. As supply becomes virtually infinite, the actual cost to produce them plummets toward zero. Our current capitalist system relies on scarcity. Things cost money because human time and physical resources are strictly limited. Advanced technology is engineering a system where traditional money loses its purchasing power because everything has become incredibly cheap to produce. The singularity marks the economic endgame where money loses its function in human society. With human labor obsolete, the new baseline standard of living becomes universal high income, or UHI. This replaces traditional wages with direct resource allocation in a post-capitalist world. What an advanced, superintelligent system will actually value as currency is physical power, wattage, tonnage, and computational cycles, rather than printed human money. In this future, the concept of personal financial wealth, even for today's multi-trillionaires, becomes meaningless. This extreme abundance translates into immediate human benefits, starting with democratized access to healthcare. Musk claims the poorest person on Earth will soon have access to better medical care than the richest person alive today. AI diagnostics and robotic surgery could trivially solve chronic ailments like back pain. Previously impossible luxuries will soon become accessible. Genetic engineering companies like Colossal are already pursuing de-extinction, turning concepts like pet mini-mammoths into plausible realities. Philosophically, the shift is stark. Humans will soon become a microscopic minority of the intelligence operating on this planet. Losing our economic and intellectual dominance may be the exact mechanism that finally frees humanity from the struggle for survival.